Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Devils will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kent State's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Harris.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Creasecorn. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Creasecorn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Duke Blue Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Meyer.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Might be looking to run. Wide open downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Blue Devils are in the hurry up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Quarterback may change this route. He wants it all. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Rides the back and leaves it. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. First down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Gives it on the option.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The golden flashes want to move quickly. Holds and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle it down short of the first down. And the golden flashes will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That's caught. It's Carter. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wants to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And then it's got it. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Blue Devils are on the move. From the red zone, it's Carter. Can't get him to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that you're receiving.
And he will score! Touchdown, Duke!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Snap from the gun on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
So now it's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Gets it to him on the screen.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Flashes will punt this one away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. A designed run for the quarterback. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 35, he's open. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that one.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The golden flashes in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Makes the grab. It's Lang. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the golden flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He's got his man. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The golden flashes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle at Stevens. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball is in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 40. They get through, and it's blocked. He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back. Here we go. They'll trying to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Running to Green. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds us back in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. At the 20, he's got space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a two-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
21, Kent State, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He unleashes a long one. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey,
There he goes! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. Creates a little space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Duke! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
Kent State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the golden flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. To the air on 1st down. Here's a Heat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Carter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And the Blue Devils want to crank the tempo.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart. Lowering the...
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kent State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Steamrolls his way ahead. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
Kent State 14.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to change this route. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him in the flat. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Got it looking for a 1st. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Might be changing the route. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Duke. Quick strike through the air for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The golden flashes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Priestcorn. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The hand to the running back. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Kent State, 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock. And
going for the big play. And he's got it at the 25. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. From the gun. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically.